Hello again, Doc on the clock with more MAGMML3. And you know what? I feel bad about misleading you guys before. Let's actually start Tier 10 this time. 14 energy elements, 36 tricky tokens to get. Or trickster tokens. Dang it, Late Night Mega, now you've got me saying it. And we're going to the Rave, not liable for burst eardrums or receptors. Okay, well, that's probably a way back. And, oof, there's a lot of background characters that are going to be my NPCs to talk to this time. Policeman! Welcome to the Rave, also called Tier 10. We have some strict dance code guidelines. 1. No flossing. 2. Whipping and nae-naying is only allowed in moderation. 3. Dancing with yourself requires a permit. Sorry, Gemini man, you're just not going to be able to do it. People on the upper floors are busy partying, so it might be hard to make them out. Stay sharp for anyone who looks familiar. Here's Dark Moon. Oh. Really? How am I supposed to make sense of this? Someone get me an interpreter. Element Man, do you have any idea what's going on? Oh, I can't understand you either. Guess we gotta go into the stage. We're starting with 70th place. We're in the top 70. It's crazy to think how far we've come. The stage is called Unguarded Treasure by Darkness and 11. A stage which appealed to Ace more than Shinryu, apparently. Like Darkness and 11. I'm guessing that's two people, but it's possible it's one with just a weird handle. Alright, oops. But that's not... Okay, I guess that's not. Well, so far, things are pretty unguarded. Okay, there's a Met there. Officially a lie. I think this is another Kevin track, but I don't know what his name is or if it's from something. Well, I don't know, it's not exactly the most heavily guarded treasure in the world, but we've got robots getting in our way. Okay, I've definitely played the fan game this track is from. Or a fan game that this track is in. One or the other. Hi, showman! We've been seeing a lot of you lately, haven't we? Apparently I'm still no better at actually fighting. Okay, a fake out energy element, fine. A health thing that is a, a health thing that's a saw blade. Or a geary or beery. That is not a real end tank. Okay. It's a matter of figuring out what is what, apparently, and what they're all weak to. Hey, there's a token. Birds! I disagree. Okay, well, they all drop bolts, it seems. So they're accurate to what they are. Hey, why did that not work? Don't know what's going on half the time. I definitely want to be going up there, I'm sure of it. See, I was correct. That's a foobar music loop. Okay, so I guess the conceit of this is that a lot of the hazards here are actually like are goodies in their normal state. Okay. And what am I supposed to do about you? Just wait you out, I guess. Wow, jeez. And these weird top platform guys are screwing with me. Ah. I think I want to go down here. Yes, I do. I was unsure about that at first, but I made the correct decision. Okay, guess I gotta survive this, except it's shooting way more! Some of these patterns are kind of undodgeable. Okay, now we've got kind of an overabundance of these enemies. Fortunately, I also have an overabundance of laser trident. That was... So the behavior of the different top guys is not necessarily completely intuitive. I can get through this relatively quickly, I think. Right, well, doesn't really matter. Oh! I overran! Hey, that thing activated! So that's the power-up that I got that allows you to sneak through an attack while you're sliding. The description of that makes it very unclear as to whether it is actually a timing-based challenge or if it's really just luck whether it'll trigger or not. Oh, jeez. I have a feeling that was not done the way it should have been. So I'm just a little bit nervous about that low overhead ceiling. Really? Okay, well, I gotta come back. Okay, it's a interesting little it's an interesting little devil mini boss. With reverse ideology as the background music. I swear, if this arena starts flipping, I'm going to have a fit. That was poorly done. This isn't so bad, though. It's just basically, are you paying attention to everything that is going on around you? What is bad is that I have to revisit this stage to grab a token. I know where it is, though, so... we're just gonna speed there as fast as we can. Well, speeding there as fast as I can is not going to happen if I am not doing what I need to do to get through. Alright, better. There. That goes relatively fast. Some speed will definitely help. Oof, that's a stop on a dime, though. Nothing I can do to speed this up. Something I can do to make it a little bit safer, though. And through we go. See, it doesn't take that long when you're just racing through things. Oil statue. Music, Creedit. Symphonica, yeah, it's a Kev. Boss user credit, Zune, of course. Cardboard statue, we were supposed to be the boss here, but that pesky thing took over the control system. I don't know, the custom boss is pretty neat. Who left a token here? These cost a fortune. And ride armor, apparently, because, who cares about anachronisms? Alright. Maybe not the most efficient way of doing that, but it worked. Yeah, at this point, you know, it's a good fake out, like, for the judges who are seeing this without any context whatsoever. For me, who's seeing this as a tier 10 stage, yeah, I already knew that wasn't going to be a real ending. It's hard to fake out energy elements, I think. Yeah, like, you can do it once, but once you start doing it more than that, people kind of start to expect it. Yeah, I think the problem with this is that once you've seen the changes, it doesn't really do much that makes them worthwhile. Like, the idea of putting together those power-ups as the enemy variants is neat, but when you get down to it, they're just the same enemies. And nothing particularly novel is done with them, I don't think. I like the boss of this stage more than I think I like the stage. The stage wasn't bad, it just was not particularly interesting. It had a few moments, but for the most part, I mean, I don't think the enemy choice helped it a whole lot. I didn't really pay that much attention to the aesthetics, but they were, they were pretty I don't mind the music track, I do mind the looping. People, it's not that hard to figure out how to loop your music. And if you don't know, ask someone who does, because I've figured it out without too much trouble. Yeah, I think that the fake-outs work better in judging than they do in the actual game, contest game, because you know that a stage that's that short and basic is not going to get scored anywhere near where something like this does. Hopefully the energy element getting stuck issue has been fixed for the build. I also don't think the name makes a whole lot of sense. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be conveying the idea that the power-ups are guarding themselves, and thus they're technically unguarded, but I don't know. I think names are hard. I'm gonna give you that, but I think that one could have used a little bit more noodling. Oh, I'm not getting like how Patchy got nauseous with it. That doesn't seem like that much of a mind screw to me. Just use special weapons, that's what I did! Yeah, okay, special weapons do neuter some of the setups kind of significantly, but I mean, sometimes the setup just kind of begs to be neutered. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that mini-boss. I guess the one that's only 2 bullets is... Well, you saw what I did. I used Water Shield to get through that on the second time through. It just like... I took a lot of shots that I really just couldn't avoid. Boss is pretty well received so far. Flashman is disappointed that the stage did not take its theming far enough. There were other pickups you could just say, bring back the score ball! The score ball should have been used somewhere. Why is the roughly looped music? Do you feel like I'm attending Tomahawk Man's funeral? Yeah, the music does definitely evoke some Tomahawk Man vibes with a much more downbeat tone to them. Yeah, you know, I mean, I like the track. I feel like something a little bit more quirky would have fit this stage better. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna get hard on the stage for that decision, but it does maybe have some fit issues. Oh, that is rude. Also rude that that checkpoint right before, right when you in the same screen that you've realized you've missed the last token. I don't like that. I certainly don't like it because, you know, you're being told to. It's not necessarily intuitive to just dunk yourself in every pit. I don't care if it's got potential indicators that it might be safe or not. That's not reliable. Listen to the colorblind person, don't just use color as your differentiator. That's an evocative paragraph there. Oh yeah, Ace really liked this stage. Fortunately, MAGMML3 is not. You're not going to have to worry about that until 2068. Though there might be some smaller contests where this idea might end up coming up. Pit indications messy and inconsistent, which is why I'm not chucking myself into a pit on the prospect of maybe getting a token. Doc, just use the compass. I don't want to! I want stages to do a good job of conveying where their tokens are. That's what you're supposed to do! No one knew that the compass was going to exist. They may have known that the mapper was going to exist. They didn't know that the compass was going to exist. Yeah, I think the blocks would have could have used like a timer, maybe use the life bar as a substitute for the timer. So you can kind of have an idea how much longer you need to go. Well, Chillman was supposed to be a fake-out boss. That's, if you're gonna have a fake-out boss, you kind of need to have a fake-out boss, not a mini-boss. Although, I guess that might be... He might be commenting on the fit for, Chillman doesn't really fit as the boss of that fake-out either. I'm not sure what exactly would, though. Well, it's a stage that had its upsides and its downsides. I thought it was a little bit bland. I honestly wish it had done a little bit more than just reskin the enemies. Like, make them behave a little bit different, too. But that is difficult, so I guess maybe I'm asking too much. Anyway, that's all for me for now. Until next time, this is Doc. I'll see you later.